Honorable Chair, you know that there has been what is being termed as the Gen Z uprising. I hesitate to call it such. It has been the coming together of very many things, a conspiracy of many things, historical injustices, political opportunism, the misuse of technology, and maybe a bit of some youth unrest, which is informed by a lot of historical anger. Because of that, government is now being required to communicate a bit more innovatively. And one of the sectors that is, one of the agencies that is helping government communicate is the Kenya Yearbook Editorial, which is generating some of the content and narratives that you are seeing being used to counter the misinformation. Misinformation that even led to the felling of the finance bill. We knowing that some of the things that we are being told were in the finance bill and were so offensive to Kenyans were not even in that finance bill. So that Kenya Yearbook Editorial Board is able to help us generate these narratives and generate some content. We want to give them some 20 million out of the 170 million that we are getting out of there. Honorable Chair, we are requesting that the Budget and Appropriation Committee helps us to push the budget, the Treasury, to reinstate 377 million to vote head 112 for the constituency innovation hubs development expenditure. Honorable Chair, members of Parliament are investing, are imposing on their NGCDF committees to invest in a digital hub in every single one of the 1450 wards that we have in the country. For us to do that, we are doing it as members of Parliament, knowing that we are only investing in the construction of the digital hubs, but the ministry is required to not only resource the installation of the computers, but to also pay the people who shall be manning these digital innovation hubs. Honorable Chair, under better, this becomes a very critical thing for us to do for two reasons. One, because we know it can get our young people engaged to get digital literacy skills, but to also be able to earn on digital online jobs. And Honorable Chair, I would welcome your committee to visit digital innovation hubs that are functioning, to see what young people are doing. Young people earning 30,000 a month, 40,000 a month. The ones who are more industrious, earning around 100,000 Kenya shillings a month. But there are some who are doing so impressively. You will find a young man earning 300,000 Kenya shillings a month from these digital innovation hubs. So that if we were able to install them in every ward of this country, we are able to sweep some of the young people who are in jobless corners or who are in the streets to be able to be engaged meaningfully. For us to be able to do that, Honorable Chair, we would require this Budget and Appropriation Committee to impose upon Treasury to reinstate the 377 million that we had earmarked for the equipping of digital innovation hubs and the employment of the staffers who shall be working in your digital innovation hubs in the wards.
We welcome you. Chair, this issue of young people and employment is very serious. And I want to support the chair here on these innovation hubs. Sincerely, if we remove money from there, then we are not going to achieve the government's aim in trying to create employment for the youth. And innovation hubs have been started in all the constituencies. And one will wonder, without funding, how are we going to achieve and deliver the innovation hubs in the constituencies? So I want really to support him, that as much as there are cuts in all sectors, in all corners of the ministries, we must look at areas that are critically important at this moment. And one of it is youth employment.
Sure.
Honorable Daktari, you are not allowed to say anything bad about the party you chairman belongs. Honorable Mokabe.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I just wanted to applaud the Chair for the good presentation, but Chair, I wanted to urge you, in case you don't got money to do the hubs in all the wards, so you can just start with the constituencies. You do state-of-art hub centers, because you know what is happening. Not that I'm saying we are not going to give you money, but I'm saying in case, because you had already started the constituency ones, you work on those ones. So we make sure that we allocate money for the constituency. Thank you.
Honorable KJ, please.
Thank you very much. To the Honorable Shinyali, ICTA was able to raise A&A of 650 million. And with the onboarding that has happened this year, we were projecting that we would be able to get to a ceiling of around 750 million. Now, Treasury has set a ceiling for ICTA, for A&A at 350. It is ridiculous. I think it just is important that, that Treasury does the right thing. Honorable Chikati, I could not agree with you more.
Thank you.
These would even resolve this Gen Z issue once and for all, so that we are able to separate the Gen Z matters, the real issues, goonism, political opportunism, and all these other issues could be easily separated if we could get our young people engaged in our 1450 innovation hubs.